We can continue with scheduling the ITEC1001 task exam just like we scheduled the ITEC1001 quiz exam. We can give it a name. We select our textbook like we do when we schedule all exams. We select the section and then we click on exam options. We indicate a time limit if we want. We indicate whether this assignment can be retaken, and we say yes it can. We indicate how many times we want to randomize the questions. And because this is a task based performance exam, we get to determine the scenario. And recall, all assignments that are lab assignments or homework assignments use scenario 1. All tests use scenario 2. To modify the scenarios, you click here. We can also select a date or time to schedule the exam, or we can specify that no date or time is available, and we can leave it available to the students all semester. It just depends on your personal policies and how you want to schedule the exams. I suggest you not put a due date on them. It would be less of a hassle if you don't. You want to display the results at the end of the exam, and you want to display feedback for each task and specify incorrect actions per task. If there are 3 incorrect actions per task, then the students get 3 chances at answering the question correctly. After that, it automatically moves on to the next question. You can change the 3 to 10 or 6 or whatever you like. And you also want to indicate when the students can view the reports. And once the exam is scheduled, and click Save and Close. Now, every time you schedule an assignment in SAM, the scheduled assignment appears under SAM Assignments. So only under SAM Assignments will you find exams, projects, training that you have currently assigned. So we can select our section and select what we're looking for in exam, and it will show us all the exams that we have for our section. This is the one that we created today. Click on the training button and we get the training page. We can select our subject as we've done before and select public trainings for those that have been created for you. Click search and we see all of the Excel trainings that have been created. We select the training and let's preview it. And just like the quiz questions and the task questions, the training tasks also appear with a task name and a task instruction, and you can launch the actual training activity from here. You can launch them individually or launch all. Let's launch the first training task. There are 3 modes associated with each training activity: observe, practice, and apply. Before each mode, there's a paragraph explaining the activity, and it's the same paragraph for all 3 modes. And for each paragraph, you always click the continue button to move forward.
Double-click the boundary to the right of the column C column heading. The column width changes to fit the widest contents of the column.
As you can see, the observe mode gave explicit instructions on how to perform the task. And once the task is complete, you must click the task complete button at the bottom and you automatically move to the next mode, in this case practice. Same paragraph.
Double-click the boundary to the right of the column C column heading.
The practice mode gives the student instructions and gives the student a chance to perform those instructions. So I'm going to double click here.
The column width changes to fit the widest contents of the column.
And at the end of the task, I must click Task Complete. And we move to the Apply mode, which provides the same paragraph that we've seen in the other two modes. We click Continue. And instead of audio, we have text basically explaining what the task, explaining the task that should be completed by the student. Once the task is complete, click Task Complete, and this training task is done. The only mode that is graded is the Apply mode. If students skip Observe and Practice and just do the Apply mode, that's fine. But if students do Observe and Practice and don't do Apply, they will not receive credit for their training task.